Let's get it. D2 fixtures coming at y'all live in direct chat. Quest for Glory. We got about, maybe one match day left. I'm pretty sure. Big game, as we said, especially with the other one, DQ chat. Reggae Boys, not a slouch team by any means. Wait, why does Junie have the next role?
It's AJ.
Oh.
Yeah, he changed his name to that.
Why is everyone trolling Junie like that? That's crazy.
His name is Junie Mooney live on
Yeah, take this staff away, bro. Bro think he's staff, bro. He's not staff, bro.
I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, hi.
From the Spicy Boys. But really sticking to their task defensively.
Okay, Tik.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Got that. Good use of advantage by the referee.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Yo, people go watch. People look at the striker.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press.
Oh, like get behind him.
It's a touch.
No.
PK.
Oh, pad.
Build out as the connection spikes.
So crazy.
I think it's gonna go.
Chad, I did nothing
He's
different.
probably gonna give it to you though. Yeah, he's gonna give it to you.
I'll put $1,000 that he gives it to me. If he finds my name.
$1,000, bro.
Yo, there's no chance.
He definitely didn't find the name.
This is not worse, try.
I'm on 500 ping, still cooking, chat. Come on. Y'all still don't rate me? Fuck you. Oh my god.
Mendoza on the ball.
Oh.
And possession regained by the Spicy Boys.
Shit, XP.
Unplayable? Thank God we don't have a second game. AT Masterclass? No one wants to talk about it on 500 ping. It's all right. Junie me G, what you been seeing, dog?
Been seeing a lot of action, my brother. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, we're watching the ending of this FC Dragonfire JA Raptors game. JA Raptors is up 5-4.
Jeez.
Heavy game right now.
High
Going
scoring.
back and forth. And hold on. As I said, that FC Dragonfire able to tie it up at the 90th minute, 5-5. Heavy stuff.
Banger of
Heavy
a
stuff.
game.
But I'm not gonna lie. The rest of the teams have been doing their thing.
You love to hear. You like to see. Again, we've talked about it the past week or so. Each match day very, very crucial. So the teams know it. The teams are playing like they know it, Junie. Jim Kai, is that right? Am I saying that right? Jim Kai?
Sure. Yeah, Jamaki. Jamaki.
How you doing? From Gur City, top player. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, so if anybody knows the players on our team, you know that about half of us are playing out of position, or we're playing out of position. So, historically.
Oh, I was not aware of that. That's interesting to know.
So historically, Booch has always been a DM. He was running cam for us. I was a historical CCB and a 3-back, and I was running striker and outside mid. And we just, Zesty was running DM for us for a little while. He's a Tots outside mid. So we had people floating all around and just kind of enjoying it. And then we got through a little bit of a rough patch there in the middle of the season. And then we decided to hunker down. And these last 2 game days, we moved Booch back to DM, me back to CCB, moved Dust back to striker, got Zesty back at outside mid. So we're playing our positions that we're naturally been playing for years. And things are starting to click a little bit better for us. So we'd all have to play our actual positions. So as we we were in 3rd place and still battling there with all of us playing out of position. But if we ever wanted to put forth a title run, we'd all have to play the position. I think we just kind of got fed up with poor results against teams that we thought we were better than, and so we decided to lock in for this last couple games of the season and try to get used to playing our main position. So
you'd love to hear it.
That's good to hear.
Again, maybe not able to win it all, but if we look at
Nah,
the
we're too
last
far behind. Those teams at the top, man. They're too good right now.
right,
Even with us playing in our positions, it would still be a game. Those are some quality teams up
a
there.
hundred,
Even in fourth and
Facts.
fifth,
a
really
hundred.
quality teams. Like any day, any team could show up. I think if we played in our main positions, we'd probably split games with some of the top teams instead of losing both or a loss and a draw. But
Right.
yeah, quality teams all around.
I mean, you said it. Kind of this league format really highlights, the depth of rosters and really showing, how quality some of these teams are. But like I was saying, you guys maybe not able to win it all, but definitely have a final say because you guys play both Trocas and Road to Glory on that final match day. So you guys could potentially, shake up who is the winner. Obviously, depending on these results. How do you guys feel about that? Obviously, want to walk away from the season with some W's. Talk us through this last match day versus the two top teams.
Hey, we owe them something, right? Like,
Yeah.
we were playing out of position. We weren't playing and like, again, it might end up with the same results with them winning, but we're a different team than they were the last time they saw us. So they better buckle up if they want to win it because we're coming out there. So exciting. I'm excited that we get to play a part in it, even though it's not a chance for us to win it, but us to have a say in it's gonna be nice.
Well, I appreciate you joining us tonight. We salute Gur City as a whole. I mean, obviously, what you guys have done throughout the season, I'm pretty sure defensively, I mean, one of the most complete teams, complete rosters, top to bottom. Booch talked to us earlier in the season, talked about how you guys, have been playing with each other for a lot of years and love to see you guys kind of maintaining strong and really showing the poise and how good you guys are. We also have another coach, J Fly from the East Clan, joining us back. We talked to him a little bit last week. J Fly, how are you doing, my brother?
Yo, I'm honestly feeling really good, man. As far as the team's morale is definitely on high hopes or on a high.
Chat, let me know.
All week we've been practicing. We've been doing friendlies all week long, trying to just practice on composure and everything else. So it really paid off today in today's games. And man, first game. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous. I started to lose some players because of the power outage and whatnot, but backups came through and we really prevailed 3-1 on that first game. Second game, not gonna lie too, we were playing defensively the whole time and we were just relying on our counterattacks, and one of them really came through. So, dude, counterattacks really helped us on that second game.
And we like to see, like you said, last week, you kind of said, hey, this is where I want my team to be, and kind of holding strong on that and really ending the season strong. And now we obviously got to salute that. We're definitely, obviously, season 2, you're definitely going to be a team we're checking for constantly and just looking out for it because we see the progress for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't wait for season 2. And it's going to be an exciting season. I'm just really glad that we're out of the relegation zone, honestly. So, it's only going to go up from here, especially when season 2 starts. We're looking to either move up more in the tables. Even though it hasn't even started yet, but dude, I'm already looking to go first, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like every other team is. But I'm just excited. Can't wait for it. It's gonna be another good season here.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you joining us. Like we said, you're top coach, so we definitely know you're already prepping for season 2, getting things in line to really make that progress like you're talking about. So appreciate you as always, J Fly. Much love, man.
Appreciate you guys, man. I'll catch you another time, man. Much love to y'all.
Chat, we got a lot of big plans in the server. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you join up. Make sure you're tapped in. And again, we'll be back Sunday. D1, gonna be crazy. Super League back Monday with the last and final day of D2. So make sure you tap into that as well. New content, new everything coming soon for season 2. Just stay tuned, people. Much love, everyone. We'll be back. We are here. We are live and direct. We are locked in. Y'all just seen the fixtures up on the screen. We see some of the DQs playing an effect on these standings, of course. The later we got into the season, the more DQs we seen, but it's all good. It's all right, people. We got to deal with it. And we here for another day. D2, next POV, live and direct. Shamson's D2 team next. That's where you're watching. We look at the standings. Truck is all but have it unless they choke today, which is looking very unlikely. Let's tap in with the team. The team is look. I mean,
There's a lot of people in here.
Gaffer.
What's going on? How is only 3 people in here, but it says 7?
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, I don't see 3.
Last day of the season, Gaffer. How you feeling? You know, it's been an up and down season for Next. Amazing season for the server. You know what I mean? How you feeling? How you like the league so far? You know,
You got to win the playoffs. Otherwise, it's a disappointing season.
Aha. That's what we like to hear from our Gaffer. Always wanting more, people. You know it. It's got to be like that.
You got to have more. But today, we're going to end it on a good note.
Yes.
We're going to kick these guys' ass real quick. Get ready for the playoffs.
Oh, we're ready. We're ready.
Where we at? We're up there.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to be panning out, Stuart.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers.
Look at Peach's bitch ass.
Yeah, he's about to get 2-footed.
Backwards. Yeah. I ran all the way backwards for that.
Oh no. I'm like lagging. Ball.
What happened, probably?
PS5's not connected to my LAN cable. I need to do it manually. That's why I lag so hard.
Oh,
There we go. What a pass. Oh my gosh.
That's the sound of a man that just clocked out of work.
Bro, I've been motor mouth all day, bro. I'm hyped up. Yes.
Look at this fucking cow of a human, bro.
Yes. Oh my god. Cook these bums. Now they were talking shit last week. Now we gotta cook them. I'm not gonna lie.
Got that. I'm here.
Yeah.
Can't even pass out the back. Oh, ref.
That's a pen, bro.
You just 2 for your ass, bro.
Complacency, but I can't see that happening. Oh, yeah.
It should be a goal, and it seems that truly cruising to victory here.
Y'all real quiet today. We don't hear nothing from them today. Where y'all at, PJ? Come on now, D2 final match day kicking off. Bro, please change your name back, bro. Bro.
Whose name? What?
AJ, bro. Bro. Why he keep doing this, bro? Yo, Junie, get your people. Junie, get your people. D2 final day. 3-0 next versus Elite 11, what you currently watching. Yo, Elite, yo, don't make me come over there in the locker room and jab y'all. Come on now. Oh yeah, power shot.
Come on, champ.
Oh no, you gotta shoot there, Sham.
Ruben's even playing today?
Good win, good win, good win, good win. Yo, Elite, where y'all at? Y'all was talking crazy. Y'all was talking crazy like I'm getting carried every game. What's up? Like we hinted at earlier, MB Rovers versus Next. That's what you'll see live and direct right here. And then the last final game on this list, Out of Shape FC Little Cars. The last games of D2 right now, people. I mean, what a time, people. It's been an amazing season. I really enjoyed my time. You know, I feel like we talked to plenty of the players throughout the season. Really not many negative comments. Bunch of positives, people liking the restrictions, the competition, really just liking the overall structure of the league. So we got to give it up to the people working behind the scenes, the staff, the QG staff, the board, you know, all the people that make this possible, all the players, the coaches, all that, you know, salute, salute, salute. But yes, currently in 3rd place, Gurst City actually drops down to 4th place. Little Kahara's 6 points behind us.
Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kickoff is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top.
My shit just got so loud. Holy hell.
Encounter can practically be guaranteed. Next on EA TV.
So I think we've all but secured 4th place, Jack. Trying to get third.
Good evening and welcome.
We here, we here, we here.
Pulsating night of football.
Bro,
As
wasn't
they
ready.
come up against each other.
Should be at
What are you expecting to see?
yeah, shots. I don't know why I don't fucking green tap.
And with that, the
Good try.
referee brings the first half to an end. It is half time here in Nuremberg.
Chat, good half from next there. Again, tied right now with MB Rovers, who
Situation, but they dealt with the threat
So,
first.
back. Nice AT.
Piece of tackling.
Oh, fuck bundles, bro.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Last minute, last minute.
Oh,
And 1
yeah.
minute of stoppage time has been.
Definitely will see a more competitive season 2. I could definitely say that.
100% more competitive, a lot more entertaining, I think, across the board. We're just going to check out probably Junie's favorite feature, right? The position change. We see Traka starting basically from the bottom, albeit based on alphabetical order, but nonetheless, basically starting from the bottom, and about halfway through the season, we see this little crossover with them in Road to Glory, and from that point on, in March, really, they kind of went on a run since and haven't lost first place. They're also in Super League as we transition, currently in first place too.
Showing a lot of different teams from different leagues. As we know, Super League is a mix of 2 leagues, VCL and QG. Not gonna lie, they're doing their thing. They're holding their weight in the Super League. So one last game for them today. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be a clean sweep if they're able to beat their opponent in tonight's game.
Chat, we are back. Super League about to kick off. And as we say that, we actually have Ronnie from Mythic joining us today.
Ronnie,
how are you doing today, my brother?
Good morning.
Good morning is crazy, dog.
you have to say good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Yes, sir.
I feel like we'll be good. We'll be top 8 for sure. I'm confident going into playoffs. I feel like we can make it far if we just lock in,
How are you taking this game against underdogs tonight? Obviously, they're fairly close at sitting at 10th in the standing. So a big result tonight could definitely propel your chance into this top 8.
No, yeah, I personally know D-Mott. He's the manager of underdogs.
Yeah, shout out.
When it comes to his teams, you can't sleep. They can generally get a goal pretty quick, and then they will hold on to that goal. Not necessarily saying that they park the bus or anything like that, but they know how to keep a lead.
And we can understand that, similar to you guys, as I said. So salute to you, Ronnie. Appreciate you joining us today, my brother.
Salute.
Definitely a team we will be checking for the rest of Super League. Definitely entertaining to watch Mythic anytime we're tapped in, brother. So salute to you.
100%.
In with Medellin Cartel versus Holix, a very interesting matchup to say the least. Very, very vital. Holix currently sitting in 10th place. Medellin down here in 16th place. Only 2 points separating them right now. As we see Holix getting a chance in it, deflecting it off Pro Man and going in. Oh my God, is that an own goal? Pro Man.
Oh no.
I don't think it's an own goal. Maybe
is that unfortunate or what?
I think the striker ends up tapping it in, not really making anything out of it. We've seen Icon getting that little chance probably about 10 minutes ago in game. Not really even shooting. They're pressing here, trying to make something out of it. Defender does well there to just kind of get it out the back. And then we see Bumbleclot Jamaican connecting. The Island Boys themselves connecting. The Island Boys are pro clubs. That's crazy. Zay works it in and it gets a beautiful assist. I don't know who that is scoring, but beautiful finish there. Transition straight into Super League, which again, highly entertaining as always. We see some 10-goal thrillers, and we see this last game coming in as well. SD Loyal Society, I don't know if that's 3-0 DQ or forfeit, but beating the worst stack. So all the fixtures are in, and we can just kind of check out the standings. Traka's currently still in first, 6 for 6, albeit today another forfeit win. Local Mia's impressing today against Icon 11. So they'll go 5-0-1 with 16 points. No hard feelings in third. Icon in fourth. Mythic in fifth. LA United 6th. Virtual Talent 7th. And then Holix still with a game at hand for some reason. Show again from them boys over there. So again, what more could we ask for, people? It's a blessing out here. We just starting the week off. Tax day for me tomorrow, so I'm fully locked in. We up, people.
Locked in.
Much love. We'll be back Wednesday. It's up. You know it.
Up. Shout out.
Chat, we are back for another day of Quest for Glory Division 1. I'm joined here with my brother Junie, back again for another commentary stream. It does look like this Icon versus Holix game has started up, and it looks like Holix, we missed the goal. Holix is currently up 1-0.
There you go. Most hated with 1 bucket under their belt against no hard feelings.
Well, I mean, again,
still down 2 though.
And just like that, we see another goal over here in the Icon game versus Holix. Icon ends up making it 2-1. So goals coming in quick here, chat. Appreciate you joining today. We're here with, a top player, top creator in the server, in the community as a whole. Viva Zay.
Yes, sir.
Currently coaching.
Yo, what's going on?
He's got his 2 teams, obviously, Road to Glory and the Road to Glory Academy. Still playing D1. How are you feeling about how things played out in D2, though?
In D2, it was unfortunate. I think we got our second loss at the last game day, and we had 1 loss for like not to the second half of the season. So I think all those draws we took sort of fucked us. But I knew Chakas was going to be a good team. I kept on telling my team that I feel like we didn't get our act together, Chakas would overcome us, and then they eventually did. So I think we played solid though throughout the whole season.
You manning 2 teams and being able to be dominant throughout the entire season with both teams, very impressive. So shout out to you. I'm not gonna lie. What were some of the? I want to know some of the main tactics. Like, what was your mindset for when coaching both divisions? Like, because I know Division 2 slightly different from Division 1 with the teams and who you're looking at. So what was your mindset when going into each game day for different teams?
I think the main thing for at least for Division 2 was definitely to give more exposure to guys that could be seen as like underrated or haven't been given the chance to play with some more of like the top guys. So I thought it'd be a good idea since I both run D2, D1, do some tryouts and see who's actually competent enough to probably play at the next level. And if I do believe they're competent, either other guys will see on stream because some guys watch the stream for D2, or I just promote them to D1 and they could get exposure through that. So some guys have already gotten exposure through the D2 way. They're more known. They've gotten certain call-ups and stuff like that. So that was definitely my goal for managing both teams, is definitely to give more exposure. D1 obviously more to win the thing. Obviously didn't go well this season, but we still have something to fight for. So definitely try to win that if possible.
And obviously, we got to talk about Super League a little bit. You're with Local Mias, and I mean, again, literally a super team. You've kind of combined forces with a few different players, a few different rosters. Talk us through how you're feeling for Super League as well.
I think Super League has been really well. We've been very good, and I get excited to play. We play a really good team tonight, so definitely got to lock in for that. But overall, like we've been playing really well. A lot of good guys as well. So I think if we keep on playing how we play, I think we have a high chance of winning. I wouldn't say we're favorites to win it, but a high chance of winning it.
We appreciate your time, Zay, as always, man. Sending blessings to you and the rest of your team for the rest of the night, and of course over the rest of the D1 league. All right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me on. Have a good night, boys.
Much love, Zay.
100%. Anytime. Love.
Currently joined by Ivan, the coach of Medellin Cartel. Ivan, my good brother.
I'm rotating players still, trying to figure out things for the playoffs. We've been having struggles in the wings, but hopefully we can fix that by playoffs. But yeah, I'm very excited. I brought some some new players. I'm very excited to play today.
Ivan, don't tell me you got Pro Man out there on the wing.
No.
Okay.
Pro is an emergency player, bro.
Oh, okay.
Emergency pickup.
That's my CB. You know, even though he been showing me some hate recently, that's still my CB. So we vouch for Pro Man. I like how your team is set up. Like you said, you're trying to find these different pieces that will truly work. I mean, can we get some predictions on really how you see your team finishing this Super League and performing?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think these final 2 game days, I think we will definitely take a dub. Today we play Albania, I believe.
Yes.
I don't think they're a very good team, but next game day versus 30-11, that's a pretty good team, but I think we'll take the dub.
Well, Ivan, we appreciate you joining us today. Definitely a team. I mean, I've shouted it early on. We check in for you guys. Definitely want to see how you guys do. And I think obviously Super League is kind of a platform from you guys building and maybe potentially joining us for the league, you know?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, brother. Good luck tonight. All right, we'll talk soon. When we look at some of these standings and how things are played, obviously Loco Mio is very important. Mythic 11 versus Icon 11. You know, the two 11s playing each other, right? 22. If you guys remember, we had an early reschedule, so some of those games just being brought to the forefront. That'll start again Monday. That'll be essentially the last day of the league phase, and from there, people will go into the round of 16. Going to be very exciting, to say the least, Jimmy. They're in 8th place. So again, both teams in the round of 16 as of right now. Baholics will definitely be looking to pick up a result because they know all the teams around them, Junie, very close and can definitely move up. Local Meals is playing against Virtual Talent, another top high-level game. We talked to Zay earlier. You know, he's really, again, shifting directions, obviously not necessarily coaching, but just as a player in the Super League and performing well as they're currently up 2-0 against Virtual Talent, Jimmy.
Great, impressive stuff.
Wow. And just like that, we see a stunner coming in. I believe it was Quavo too. A man down, but a goal up, Junie. Chakas take the lead on Holics.
They keep doing it. They keep impressing, and I am fully impressed. Not gonna lie. Shout out them boys.
And we join Loco Mio's Zay's POV versus Virtual Talent, and we see Jamaican and Bumbleclot literally putting on a freestyle session as we join in, up 2-0, almost skilling like they know they won the game already or something. Exciting night of Super League, Junie. Any last words for the people out there?
No other last words other than send those clips, boys. Come on now. We've seen a lot of great goals, a lot of great assists, a lot of great defensive action, some great saves, some great clearances. Send those in.
Last league kind of day will be Monday, 11 p.m. Eastern. No D2, obviously, because shout out to Trakas. D2 has concluded with Trakas winning it all. People, we are back for another match day. In fact, the last match day of the Super League phase. Again, there's been 24 teams that have basically showed their strength across these past 8 match days. And today, we're going to see who's going to be able to go into the playoffs and who's really going to be able to take over. And Super League, we know, has been very, very entertaining, to say the least. And if we just look at the standings right now, no hard feelings, Trakas currently at the top, undefeated right now in the league phase. And not only just undefeated, 7 wins for 7, June. LA United, no hard feelings, you know, a very, very tough matchup at the top of the table. I mean, you got to, especially on this last match day. And we see no hard feelings getting a counter opportunity, and Milks ends up scoring it to make it 1-0, no hard feelings. And kind of just, again, they were playing pretty solid, and we actually see them, just as I update the stream, getting a goal. The goalie was almost frozen, lagging like the stream, but nonetheless, he couldn't save it, and LA United end up tying it up this game. And just like most of the games in the Super League, that opening goal will be very important. Sistal gets an opportunity here on the transition and scores. It looks like each time no hard feelings transitions or counters, they score off of it.
Poor timing. Poor timing leads to a big foul. That's going to be unfortunate for them.
LA United looking to tie it up right here with this PK. Goalie goes the right way, and he'll end up saving it. In Fantasy 11, I don't know. Google, let me know if that's a forfeit. And we see, as I'm speaking about it, literally another goal comes in as well. LA United even it up at 2-2. You know, season 1 was crazy, so season 2.
Season 1 was impressive.
Late winner in this game. Ooh, it does look like Ghoul spoils it for us, but it looks like No Hard Feelings get the late goal and make it 3-2. Tracas is, and they're currently even with Loco Mios, who's also in 3rd place right behind them. Looks like we have Milks joining us from No Hard Feelings, our top place team right now in Super League, going into the round of 16. Milks, how are you feeling, my brother?
I mean, we play a lot of leagues together, so just having that extra game per night kind of worked out. We'd always have a warm-up going into it, but these last couple of weeks, it's only been the one game per night, which has been a little bit different. Our guys aren't usually used to getting on for one game, but everyone knows what they got to do whenever they step on the pitch. So we just get out there, do our role, and get the win. Well, offensively, obviously, the trio of me, C-Stole, and Sucks is just, you can't beat it. We are obviously one of the top scoring teams in every league and continue to do so night in, night out. And then defensively, Craig's had a incredible last few weeks. He loves playing most hated, so he always shows up.
You guys are into the round of 16. Can we get some predictions on maybe who you guys don't want to face, I guess?
I don't even know who's going into the play-in games at this point, because obviously there's a lot of teams mid-table that could bounce it around. But isn't it 9 through 24 at this point that all get a chance to play? Like
yes.
Yeah, every team gets a chance. Okay. I guess looking at the table, you see some decent teams down there in the play-ins, like LA United. Low Caris is not a bad team. They're down there. But other than that, some of the teams 10th and below, we've beaten like 10-0. So if we get matched up with one of them, they might as well not come out and play.
Just run the score out. Well, we'll definitely be looking for entertaining matches from you guys here on out. So appreciate you, as I said. Salute to the team, as always, Milks.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So some interesting matchups when we just come back here and look at the standings. Let me just refresh real quick. But again, our top 8 all but set. Holix squeaks their way in based on some of these other results around them. But actually have Louis Xavi from SD Loyal Society joining us, and Joe. How y'all brothers doing? Not in that top 8, but still in a respectable spot and down in mid-table 14 spot. Talk us through how you guys felt about the league phase of the Super League.
I mean, so far the league's pretty good, very competitive. Of course, we've been, taking it easy because we want to kind of see what everybody has, We're trying to measure every team in the competition, and really it's time to turn on the heat now, though, because that's where the tournament starts, playoffs. It's where it really matters. And so, we got to make sure our best players are, ready to go. And, but so far, I mean, this is very, very competitive, league with very, very top teams.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I just hear, like Travis says, that's where we were, and that's where we had to deal with. But now our main focus is on playoffs here, so we're just ready to get started.
But yeah, like I said, Joe is one of them. He's won the high prestige tournaments a lot in league, so he's gonna be locking in. We have another striker called Alexis that he comes and clutches it up for all of us too. But we got a lot of top D1 players, man, that we're just kind of keeping it low. You know what I mean? We're trying to keep it low. Our strategy was to remain kind of like out of the spotlight and catch everybody off guard, but I guess we're doing this interview now, so that's out the window. So
definitely be looking for your team from here on out. All right, guys.
Absolutely, man. Don't forget the name.
SD Loyal. Y'all have a ride. We definitely see it. Super League just heating up, as we've been talking about, with the playoffs on the horizon. People, we've talked to plenty of top coaches and players throughout our Super League segment. So we'll try to continue to do that as we bring on and broadcast more games. It should be a little bit more entertaining, as we mentioned, with the playoffs. A lot of these teams looking to show up and show out, and that's all we trying to do out here. Quest for Glory. Again, Super League. Shout out the people over at VCL. Shout out Ghoul. Shout out Junie. Shout out staff behind the scenes working. Shout out Boss Man Board. You know, we're going to be back Wednesday. And yeah, we're going to be up. That's all I'm going to say. Much love, everyone that tuned in.